It's dusk in Bolinas, California. Anne Lamott's 10-year-old brother is staring at a bird report, 3 months overdue, piled high with unopened books, pencils strewn like scattered feathers. Overwhelmed, stuck, the task feels monstrous. Then their father leans in and whispers something simple but revolutionary. "Bird by bird, buddy, just take it bird by bird." That phrase is a lifeline. How do you eat an elephant, write a novel, or just start when everything feels too big? Anne Lamott's brother faces a mountain, a bird report due tomorrow. That pressure, that panic, it's where all big projects choke us. But tiny steps can dismantle that rush. At their family cabin in Bolinas, Anne's brother is frozen, nearly in tears with 3 months of work undone. Surrounded by untouched bird books and blank paper, he faces a mountain he can't climb, until their father's simple phrase anchors him. That moment cracks the overwhelming task into manageable pieces, transforming despair into motion. Lamott likens writing to eating a bird, bite by bite, feather by feather. Each small, digestible piece moves you forward. Just as you wouldn't try to swallow a bird whole, you can't tackle a manuscript all at once. This metaphor flips the big task into a series of doable, patience-driven actions. Once the first bird is taken, momentum catches fire. Anxiety recedes as your work begins to accumulate. This approach turns writer's block into writer's step, a steady, manageable rhythm that clarifies your path and shrinks the intimidating task until it's just your story unfolding. Writing isn't tidy. It's a swamp of doubt, rewrites, and awkward drafts. Lamott doesn't sugarcoat it. Embracing the mess is your secret weapon. Lamott gifts us the idea. Shitty first drafts. She shares her own humbling failures, reminding us even best-selling authors wrestle with awful early pages. This concept gives permission to write badly so you can find your way to something real, rather than waiting for perfection before a single word hits paper. Writing is like peeling an onion or uncovering layers of paint on a weathered wall. The sharp edges of first drafts get trimmed with revision, revealing depth, color, and texture. Instead of aiming for a perfect diamond on day one, you chip away, messy and uncertain, until the story's true form shines. When you accept the mess, your authentic voice emerges. The messy drafts carry raw emotion, bizarre turns, and character hiccups, the very heartbeats that breathe life into your work. Lamott shows that embrace of chaos isn't a detour but the path itself to meaningful writing. Anne Lamott isn't just a technical guide, she teaches the heart. Writing demands you be your own fierce ally and the storyteller of real, messy life. Lamott openly wrestles with her own paralyzing self-judgments. One chapter reveals how talking back kindly to her inner critic gets her unstuck, like a friend nudging you to stand up when you want to quit. This compassionate self-dialogue is what saves you from the dread and gets fingers back on the keyboard. She argues writing truthfully, even if it's uncomfortable, is how stories resonate deeply. By sharing her raw experiences, flawed, vulnerable, hilarious, she turns fear of judgment into a bridge with readers. Truth isn't a barrier. It's a magnet drawing us in, healing wounds with honesty. When doubt or rejection hits, Lamott's voice reminds us compassion, both for ourselves and our characters, fuels persistence. She's lived through addiction, loss, and failure. Her example is clear. Kindness toward your creative self isn't optional. It's your most powerful weapon to keep going. Remember that boy in Bolinas, frozen and overwhelmed, clutching those bird books as the deadline loomed? That father's simple whisper, bird by bird, is the key. Wherever you are stuck in your project or life, break it down. Just pick one small piece and do that. Try this tonight, write for 10 minutes about a single concrete detail. Because every giant story begins with one bird. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.